Hello and welcome to another edition of Stockwatch. As we get into the middle of the trading week, obviously the earnings season is still upon us. Microsoft, Google, Visa, some big companies still to come, and they've had very good outcomes as well. Microsoft and Google especially beating earnings estimates once again. Microsoft shares actually edged 2% higher as well yesterday, even though they finished on a little bit of a downer by the end of the trading session. But price action is to the upside at least, which was to be expected. So let's just take a look at the numbers then for Microsoft. Earnings 2.27 versus 2.07, and revenue $45.32 billion against $43.97 billion. So quite a significant jump there. Also, to add into the whole yearly picture, we've seen that total revenue has jumped over 22% this year alone, as it beat last year's jump of 21% when the first wave of the pandemic was over, and then we went into the second wave as well. So also Visa has topped earnings expectations for the latest quarter as well, but that seemed to be priced in after MasterCard had a very big earnings beat as well at the beginning of the week, which was reported on the previous Stockwatch videos. So with Visa beating earnings expectations, as I said, it looked like it was priced in a little bit, and that's why shares did drop in extended trading. So we should see the market gap a little bit lower when it does open shortly. But a little bit like MasterCard's CEO for Visa as well has stated that the rebound in travel industry and leisure industries have really helped jump revenue to a new dynamic. So, and looking at the new fiscal year, there will have to be it looks like there's going to be an improved situation the fiscal year anyway in America. So that's just something else to keep in mind when looking at these stocks for the next the next quarter at least, and as we go into 2022. So let's just take a look at the chart at the moment. So as you can see for Microsoft, what I'm looking at the moment is the significant rebound in prices that we've seen after jumping out of the cloud here and passing the top border here. So bias is definitely on the upside. As you can see here, there is a slight bearish divergence on the RSI, so that could bring a halt or a little bit of exhaustion to price action. However, we are looking very bid at the moment, but this area of significance here, just put it into this right color for you, this area of significance here is what has propelled my attention, because we've gone past a recent peak. We're trading to the upside as well now, so it's very balls are looking very good at the moment in the market. And on the 4-hour chart as well, again looking very buoyant and looking like prices will push even higher as we get into the trading week. But obviously with the earnings season coming to a close in the next couple of weeks, we are looking to see if these big stocks will start slowing down. So just be careful and watch out for that if you are trading these big Silicon Valley stocks as well. Visa as well, we looked on it a few days ago. Just want to show you the fact that the news was pretty much priced in. You can see here that we did finish a little bit lower than we opened the previous day. Just zoom in on that. So this was the previous day, and obviously the darker candle indicates that we finished on a lower level playing field there. So we will see what the next open will bring, if there's going to be a little bit more of a push down into the cloud, which will probably give me a bit of an impetus to the downside, and then we can see if these levels roughly around the lower 220 mark will start to come into fruition as well, and if that's going to really cause a bit of a landslide in prices as well. So we'll look on the intraday as well. Again, not really looking too much in the way of pushing to the upside. It was initially but obviously the recent news that shares did drop by 2% in extended trading will give me a little bit more of a bias to the downside. So we'll see what this area of consolidation will bring if we get another dip down to the lower end of let's see, 225, let's say, quite a bit of a psychological level. And then if we go back down to 220, who knows, we'll see if that gives us another fresh low. We'll bring it just back down to the daily. I just want to see when the last previous low was. So as you can see here, to give you a full scale of Visa, we didn't see these prices until roughly about April, dipping below the 210 range. So it is very this level for the downside is something I'll be looking out for if prices do start waning and if we do start falling through the cloud. So this is just something to look out for as we head on into the trading weeks. That's all from the Stockwatch today. As usual, any comments or queries, please feel free to add them to the post, and I get back to you again tomorrow. Speak soon, and bye for now.